My name is Anojo King Josiah. I'm here to give glory to God for all He has done for me and my family since I joined this commission. Actually, I have two sons and they were anemic. So every 2 months, they must be transfused because their PCV was always low, 19%. But to the glory of God, since I came into this church, in fact, I was literally living in the hospital. A lot of people know me. Even I was giving query in my office to be exploited, that is, to be sacked because of their head. And I brought the query letter to the altar. Some of my organs here, they know about that too. I brought it to the altar, and God spared the management that you're supposed to. God sacked them. That is number one. Number two, my second son, whenever he wants to write his exam, he's always sick. The blood will be short, But throughout this year, like I said, I was literally living in the hospital. Throughout this year, none of them has been admitted. None of them visit hospital. The younger brother is in the children's hall now. In fact, the teacher said to me, this boy plays too much. I said, this is the glory. She did not know where we are coming from. I'm telling you, this is a child that when he walks, he will fall sick. We were about to start our mid-year fast on a Sunday like this. Our mid-year started on Monday. I was called that my mom is sick. My mom has never been sick all over her life since I was born. My mom used to fall sick like me too. I don't fall sick. So, by the grace of God, I called my mother immediately. I said, no, my mom cannot be sick. I called her. She was talking to me, talking to me with all the energy she has. I was like, everything is fine. My younger brother, that one, he never said anything for church. He just sent me the video. I saw him carry my mom. And then my sister see my mother. When she was in the hospital, my sister started beating her. I said, my mother, in fact, I was about to lose it. I said, this is why I'm alive. I don't want anything to happen to my mother because she has suffered hell for us. So I came to the altar. I was praying. I said, God, what do I do? Luckily, I got some mantles, took it to her, prayed. We were doing the mid-year fast together. Papa started making declaration, reversing stroke and all that.
Stroke has been reversed. Stroke has been reversed. Stroke has been reversed.
I downloaded all Papa's messages, bought an MP3, I bought memory card, put it. In fact, every now and then, she's playing it there, all the communions, everything. To the glory of God, my mother is walking, dancing, and everything. I have the picture, see my mom. Then, to the glory of God, 2020, we did something in our office that they commended us. They gave us commendation letters, and then they asked us to go for training in Japan. But the training was, because of coronavirus, was suspended. Before you know it, my bosses, they selected themselves. The first opening they went last year. So because they know in my office, if they said anything, they can change their mind any seconds. So they rushed, they went. So they said the thing was closed. I said, since my name is there. Papa always declared in, he said, your name is in the list.
Your name is on the list. I know how it will end.
You understand? And if my name is in the list, it must happen. I say, even though I'm in batch 20, this Japan, we go. To the glory of God, last month, I went to Japan and I came back. To the glory of God. So when I came back from Japan, because the devil was still angry, I said, okay, let me go and check my mom to know how she is doing. So I traveled to go and see my mom. On Thursday, when I was coming back, during NSPPD, we were praying. I was in the vehicle praying. So following NSPPD, Papa just said, let's say 08. I said, where are they inside vehicle? I want to see 08 now, Papa. Mama said, put your hand inside the vehicle. I just put my hand. Before I know it, I just saw the driver mash brake suddenly and headed towards children that were about crossing the road. Before you know it, he swapped back. The car somersaulted 5 times. I don't know how God bent my head. See, God bent my head. Inside, I was at the back, and boo, boo. just like that, I was just screaming, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And the car landed with the roof. And I came back last week, Thursday, on hot. They ran X-ray, did everything, no broken bone, no dislocation. And my person was sick, that is, the brain was infected. And there was fluid in his brain that ate up the skull. So that is him. So we were in the hospital, and then it was looking like an amoeba. That is, it was looking so differently. I couldn't recognize my son because the fluid from the brain ate up the brain, that the brain became extremely small. And then his eyes were swollen, the head, different parts were swollen. In fact, this one, when he walked by himself, the bone would fracture because his bones were fragile. It was that bad. So the nurses, anybody that came to the hospital that see him will cry. One auntie here gave me her phone to be playing "Oh Lord, Show Me Mercy." When the woman gave me the phone, I respect the machine. Honestly speaking, I was like, and the doctor said, take him to Stream of Joy. I said, I'll be hearing that Stream of Joy. Where is the place? They say, right. The nurse now said to me, the nurses started giving their different testimony. They said, you are playing this, continue to play. The nurse said, I was in Alliance here. One nurse said, across the road. See Alliance, and across I came. I was like, when I saw the fire, the vibration, the volcano, I said, this is where I belong. Do you understand what I'm talking about? I was like, this is the kind of place I want to be. So I was watching, when Falcon plays new, and they put one leg for ground. I was like, let me study. But I don't know the time when I swim in, not even put the second leg, I swim in. I was falling. So one Thursday I was in church. Papa said, I can see this man. I don't know what is wrong with your son, but if he wants to move forward, he's moving back. So he said it is reversed.
I don't know who you are, but your child, when he wants to move, he moves backward. You know what I am saying? Your child never moves forward. He's still young, but he's not a baby. When he wants to move, he moves backward. I don't know what is wrong. He never moves forward. He never moves forward. I don't know what is wrong. If you are the mother or the father, put it on the live stream. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. By the power that raised Jesus from the dead, I command, let it be broken.
For this, because the brain degenerated, God reversed it. That is for him. I came to queue, and they gave me Papa's mantle because they were supposed to remove his skull and put a plate there, drain off the fluid from the eyes and everything. But to the glory of God, I took the mantle. There was a lady that came from America, but she saw my case. She was supposed to be given the mantle. Then she now said, no, give him to this man. God will bless that lady. You don't understand. So, I took the mantle to my boy. I placed the mantle on his head. I continued to plead him, oh Lord, show me mercy. The Lord reversed the surgery. When he came out of coma, he could not walk, could not see, could not talk, but now he's seeing very well. You can see my boy now. What God cannot do does not exist.
NSPPD, celebrate our God. Celebrate. Celebrate.